What's going on, folks? It's a little late to work, but I'm glad I'm able to get some time in for this workout. I was listening to this podcast with Rick Rubin and Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? And Arnold Schwarzenegger always likes to say that, you know, there's no such thing as like a self-made man, because there's always help that comes with the journey, right? And I think that's so important. I feel like I wouldn't even be doing an Ironman in 3 weeks if it wasn't for a man named Daryl, who I met at the 24-hour fitness when I was swimming and practicing for my half Ironman. And I told him, I said, hey, you know, I want to do an Ironman next year. And he said, you know what, I see you swimming. And he was telling me about the bike, and I told him about my history of, you know, running a marathon. He's like, I think you can do it. And I looked at him and I was like, you really think I can do it? Like 3 months after the half? He's like, yeah, you can do it. And that's all I needed. And I don't know if anyone would have told me that, because I don't know anyone who's done an Ironman. And so he said he did that for his first time, and you know, fast forward 5 months, and here I am training for my first Ironman 3 weeks out. And if it wasn't for him, I would have never been in this position, and I thank him for that, you know. So it's really important to have these kinds of people. I mean, luckily I just ran into him. I think it's crazy. It's crazy to think, you know. But it's very true. I mean, let's say if I did have this Ironman dream, I would have had to wait until next year, or who knows, if I never met anyone, what if I didn't have the mental capacity to lock in for next year, or it takes, sometimes if you have a dream and it's really hard to achieve, I think being in the presence of other people who have been there or who share that same dream will make it more achievable. And it just comes to show, like, you know, we're all in this together, and the power of the collective is always stronger than the individual.